Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zanino. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Reined in, and that's the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Here now is Mike Zanino. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ohtani waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. It remains 1-0. Up next for the Rays, Joey Wendell. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right to the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Now a curveball misses inside. A ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fletcher is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. That baseline. Comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, number 36. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Popped him up. La Stella has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Mike Zanino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
One out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, number 43. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Joey Wendell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Softly hit here to the left side. And there's one down now. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermeier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Throw on to Board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still find themselves down 6-0. Leading off the inning, Austin Meadows, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Garcia.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Stepping in, Brandon Lowe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in once again, number 36. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 36.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Hit in the air down the left field line. In the bullpen area, he squeezes it to record the out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zanino. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they're getting to the bullpen by this time.
Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Digging in, number 43. He represents the 27th, and many hope, final batter in this masterful performance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Fletcher is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Our final line score.